Right. It's 4:15 on a Friday. Got a new box of chalk. And it's time to start on the Ford board. So my week is done. Well, that's fucking annoying. The other box of chalk's got a hand tag, and this one doesn't have a hand tag on it. Well, that's annoying. Right. So, yeah, 4:20 on a Friday. It's time to cut this wood up and start work is apparently still banging. So, sorry, I do have to pay the bills. We've got to rip these boards down. And I need to make a note. So I have an old board. Well, boss is going to shout at me by the look of it. So I've decided to instigate an order board. So, you know, I'm so busy, I should, you know, keep track of this. So, done. That was easy. I do actually keep notes on stuff, and it's upstairs on a separate piece of paper. So what I need to do is obviously look at my system and see what it was. I believe it was 20 by 18 by 1.5, and I'm gonna just double check. Yeah, 20 by 15 by 1.25. Right. 20 x 15 x 1.25. Right. So I've updated the board. So Ford, 20 by 15 by 1.25. It's probably going to be more like 20 by 18 by 1.5. Let me figure out what my boss wants, and then we'll get down to ripping wood. Give me a second. Well, that took slightly longer than I expected. Right, where was I? Listen to Northern. Canadian friend. Right, Ford board, 20 by 15 by 1.25. Let's get to ripping, shall we? Let's go. Right. So that is black limber, 2 types of walnut, Badook and cherry, already surfaced, ready to rock and roll upon the table. So I am going to get a beer before I start the next step, which will be cutting all of this shit down into smaller pieces. Stay tuned. I wasn't recording. That's stupid. Cheers. Low from Northern goes hard for prog rock. Let's get these boards cut down to size. Minor note. Mr. Ford's board wants to be 1.25 inches, so I'm cutting 1.75 inches because I do have to glue this millet, and I'm aiming for just over 1.5 inches, give or take. Right, you can probably hear me. Now I can hear myself think. So we have got 3 bits of purple heart, 3 purple limber. I made a new wood up. Some really nice bits of black limber that look sick. So we've got 8 of those, 8 Paduke, 6 of one walnut, and then 8 of another walnut and 8 of cherry. Obviously, I'm not going to charge Mr. Ford for all of this wood because he only wants a board that's 20 by 15 by 1.25 inches. But now I've got options. So this is where the design starts. And this is where I have to think, because some of this wood's going to have to get ripped thinner for accent pieces. So I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to go with the symmetrical design. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip two of these pieces down. I'm going to rip 2 of each down, I think. And I'm going to do it in a way that it goes wide to thin and thick. Wide to thin and thin to thick, but in an alternating design. So I'm going to rip 2 of these down, probably because they are just under an inch. I'm going to split it quarter, whatever. And I'm going to do the same for the cherry, 1 of each piece, except these guys. If you look at these guys, they've got this fucking sick yellow on the outside. So you have to kind of go through and pick your wood. I wish I had 2 bits with this yellow streaking on it. So what I might do, the streak comes all the way up here. I think I'm going to split this in the middle and hope that I get more of a yellow streak out of it. And I'm going to split, doesn't have any yellow. I'm going to split that guy as well. Not that it's got any yellow in it, but it's got a nice dark grain to it. So that's it for my black limber. The black limber can stay. Ooh, that's got yellow in it. No, not doing that one. I was excited for a second there. Not going to happen. I'm going to split 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. Let's actually move this because I have to get cut anyway. Then I took Paduke, right? So Paduke's good. This I've got. This I've got. There was a knot, in case you saw something fly up and hit me in the face. There was a knot in one of the pieces of wood. More by luck than judgment, because we're going. Lost my tape measure again. With this knot, and I'm not going to split this piece of wood, I just want to see where the knot is. Ow! Yeah, 21, so way over. And that knot kind of just gets... I don't want to split a knotted piece of wood because that can lead to things blowing up in your face. And I don't really fancy getting a trip to A&E today. And this one's going to get done. That was a bit rough. Where's the glue? Oh, glue, okay. We'll split these 2. And then for cherry, we'll try and pick something that actually... The cherry's got an interesting colour. This almost goes... These 2 are almost white. They're a different shade. Other side? Okay, other side's about the same. But we'll split these because then it gives us options to mess around. And then we'll pick a bunch of this to actually make the ball out of. Alright, and the question is, do I want to split a piece of purple heart? The problem with ripping a piece of purple heart is it's bloody hard wood. Although you'll see the light go off in the video where I tripped a fuse, because even the Paducah is pretty hard as well. We're gonna split. Yeah, we'll split 2 purple heart. I've got to be careful with the purple heart because I am pretty much out. This is it for my purple heart, so I have to be careful. And then he comes back and gets the tape measure and goes, how long are these pieces? I know I did the other 20. Oh, they're just over 20. That's getting a bit close. That doesn't give me much wiggle room. Right? I am what? Like they're actually bang on 20. So I can't actually use purple heart in this board because I don't have long enough pieces. Shit. Well, that sucks. Right, no purple heart for you, Ford. Looks like we're gonna have to go with some things. Sorry, buddy. Try my best. I cut it. I won't charge you for the cutting, don't worry. Or will I? Will I gouge him for the extra 15 minutes of work? And then we're going to start designing. Again, I don't need all of this wood for this board. I've got excess. It's easier to cut it all down at the same time than to fuck around and not. There you go. There's your board. I'll just glue this up. Done. Easy. Right. I'm going to go walk the dog. Right. Sound's going to be a bit poop because I didn't put a microphone on. I had to get better beer. This stuff is shit. Right. So here's what I'm thinking. This board here, out. Because it's got a bloody knot in it. Which annoys the shit out of me. So we're gonna go fours actually. Here's what we're doing. We're going 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 on all of this. I know we don't want 4 of these, but we'll see what we look like. So we're going fours. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4. Right. This gives us katonk. I just had my tape measure. This gives us an overall length of 2 foot, which we're going to cut down, and 18.5 inches. He wants 20 by 15 by 1 1/4. Right. So this is where we start eliminating. He doesn't want too much bright. So we lose these. This gives us 17. Okay. I reckon we're going to be about 17 inches. Right. I don't think we need all of this cherry. So okay, we're just going to start tinkering. Let's start tinkering. Let's look at the limber. Limber. Got this great yellow look. What's going on the outside? I think we only need 2 limber here. Right. Drop out a limber. So these 2 will go. So I just have to organise a little bit. These 2 will go out something like this. And then we'll go. Then we're gonna go fat cherry. Fat cherry. Most of this wood's going to come back up, I think. Fat cherry, right. Then we've got a limber here and a limber here. So we go fat cherry limber. Then we'll go thinner cherry. Thinner cherry. Right, and those are my 2 thin pieces. Right. Now we're going opposite way round. We're doing a short. Right, here's my thinking. Stay with me. Going limber, thin cherry, medium. Going in right. So that gives us a gradient in on both sides. Then I want to do a fat gradient out. So we're going 1 strip. Oopsie, might want that. 1 strip middle. Out. Then we'll go this as well, which gives us our base. Which means we don't need these right now. Let's go over here. Alright. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go out. Right, so it goes dink dink. What is this? That's walnut. You don't need that either. Right. Then we take the other strips of. Right. So you're going fat in here. You're going fat in here. I've got a bunch of this here. That's a different one. Yeah. Medium. That. Oh, this is gonna. Here goes cherry. This. That. Limber. These are just sped up to wood. Then we straighten this up and we'll see what it looks like. First we'll check size. Oh, is this? It's got a fucking yellow pop on the side. A little bit yellowy on that side. Huh. The only bit I don't like is this. Why have we got a bit of a weird one? Bit of a weird. I should actually make notes to see how much wood I'm actually fucking using. Right, where's my chalk? One, five. 1, 3, 4, 5. I'm having a brain fart. 1, by 1 3/4. Oh, length. Oh yeah, by length 24. By 24. Right. So if we look at this, there's Duke. There's 3 of those. Walnut, there's 1, 2. Walnut 1. 1. Should be 1, 2. 1, 2. 4 of those because they're split. Then the other walnut. 1, 2. Walnut 2, 4. Cherry 1, 2. Cherry 4. And then black limber is 1, 2. Okay, black limber 4. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's going to glue fine. We are going to have... No, that's going to glue fine. No, we might have not. We might have a problem here. But I'm not sure if it's because it's too tall. Doesn't matter what this is going to change anyway. It's the joy of customers. Why are you being such a dick? Get yellow splash on the side is going to be sick. I'm actually half tempted to switch these two and Hoink, because then we can split the yellow splashes. I wish it ripped. This is where you take photographs and you send them to the customer. But he's got kids and he's probably having dinner. So he won't get back to me for a bit. So I will go to my computer and I will cost up how much this is actually going to cost. I'll take a photograph of that. Actually, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. So I actually remember it. So here's my thinking. Colourful in the middle. Bang. Badook. Gets thinner. Walnut 1 gets thinner. Walnut 2 gets thinner, wider, and then the limber gets thinner towards the edges. I've not done this, so I don't know, but I think it might look pretty fucking sick. I'm not sure if we want to move more of the light to the middle because it might be a bit dark and then light on the sides, realistically, but like maybe we space the limber out more this way, or we just go bang colour in the middle. It really depends upon the client and what they want. Limber on the outside could be a little bit risky. Like maybe I'll go with the thinner walnut, or inverse the walnut, go thinner, wider, and go walnut on the outside, because I know walnut can take a bit of a beating. Limber's pretty fucking strong as well, but we'll see. I don't know. So that's off to the client. I've sent it to them and we'll wait and see. Stay tuned. There'll be another episode. Cheers.